What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Till the End of the Line podcast. I am your boy Juan G here with the Ned Leeds to my Peter Parker.
KKT?
Yeah, that's right. So we are back for another episode. Thank you guys for joining us once again. Today we're going to be talking about DC shows.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Kiki, why don't you go ahead and run off the list of the shows we're going to be talking about today.
So we're going to do the HBO Max original Titans.
Yes.
Then we're going to do Flash from the C-Dub, Arrow from the C-Dub, Gotham also from the C-Dub.
No, Gotham was Fox.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then DC Legends on the C-Dub and Supergirl on the C-Dub.
Yep. And then we I guess if we have time we can mention Stargirl too.
Okay. Yeah.
A little bit. It's not that big of a show. I've watched it. It's a solid solid superhero show.
Okay.
Yeah. So all right. So got the Titans stuff here. Let me put this somewhere else so I can see it. All right. So Titans. Are you all caught up?
I'm not. I have not seen the final season.
The fourth season that it's on right now? Yeah. I started the first episode. And then I started it after like a really long shift at work. So I was like dead tired. I was watching. I'm doing one of these. So I was like, you know what? Let me just pause it. I'll watch it again another time. But yeah, I like the show, dude.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I watched the first 3 seasons. I think all of them were great.
Mm-hmm.
First,
first, let's do our Stones rating. I give it a solid 5 out of 6 stones. What do you give it?
I think 4.5.
4.5
stones.
4.5 stones. All right. So
yeah.
Crack one of the stone in half. All right. Fair enough.
But yeah, I don't know. It's good. The acting's okay. I think that's what does it for me. It's because some of the acting is kind of cheesy. I wasn't the biggest fan.
I get that from Superboy.
Yeah.
Some of his acting's kind of
just so bland.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's kind of how he is. Like in the not the Titan show. What's it called? Young Justice.
Okay.
He never really showed up in Teen Titans, like the cartoon show, but Young Justice show, the animated show is actually really, really good. I don't know if you watched that before.
I haven't. No, I haven't seen that one.
It's really good, very entertaining. I think there's a new season coming out soon.
And what's that on?
HBO Max also.
Oh, is it okay?
I think they continued it. It used to be on Cartoon Network, and then they discontinued. And then when HBO Max came out, that's when they said they were going to do
nice.
Continue it afterwards.
Okay.
It's really entertaining, really good. My girls got into it too. They watched it with me.
Is it like a TVY 7 rating or what is the rating on it?
That's a good question. Let's find out. I don't know.
Okay.
But there is like blood. There's death in there.
Right. But it's not too gory, right?
No.
So it's like kid friendly-ish. Yeah, probably like what, preteen friendly kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. I do want to give a honorable mention to the Harley Quinn show on HBO Max.
Oh, that I have not.
I've watched that. If you guys have not seen that and you guys are into Harley Quinn, it's a good show. It's funny. And then the actress playing Harley is Penny from The Big Bang Theory.
Oh.
And she does a great Harley Quinn. She does a really good Harley Quinn. The show's really funny. It's it's pretty raunchy.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's got cursing on it and all that stuff like that. And then some hot girl on girl action between her and Ivy. So if you're into cartoon action, I guess.
Yeah.
You like that, but
no,
but yeah,
it's
funny.
I heard it's pretty good.
It is.
I've never watched it. You're gonna hate me, but I've also never watched Gotham. So
really,
yeah,
dude, you gotta go binge that.
Yeah, I've watched almost all of Flash, almost all of Arrow. I've seen a lot of the crossovers when all of them crossed over.
Okay.
Those big videos, the big ones I watched with my brother. Or he'd be like, "Hey, you gotta watch this." So
yeah.
Check it out.
The crossover events you're talking about? Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I just never really.
You know what's funny is that I probably wouldn't have gotten into Gotham if my wife wasn't into it. So she was the one that was really looking forward to, because my wife is she's a DC fan. Right. She likes DC more than Marvel, and I like Marvel more than DC. So anything DC, she's on it.
Gotcha.
So when she found out Gotham was coming out, she's like, "Oh, I'm all over that." So I think I gotta fix this. I think he's a little crooked. All right, that was bugging me. So yeah, she was like, Gotham's coming out. It's about Bruce Wayne when he's a kid.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm all over this. I'm gonna watch it. I was like, all right. I'm like, well, once it starts, I'm like, let me know how it is, and if it's good, I'll start watching it with you.
Yeah.
And she's first episode. She's like, you need to watch it. Like it's good. So I caught up to where she was, and then we were just actively watching it, and it's good, man.
I've watched a couple episodes here and there. I don't know. I like it. It's just not really that deep into it. I just never really got into shows.
And is that Selena Kyle right there? Cameron, right?
Yeah.
Cameron, what's her last name?
I have no idea. I'm not gonna.
What is it? Bicandova. She plays a awesome Catwoman. She plays a really good young Catwoman.
I don't think I know who that actor is.
What happened? Oh, my pencil. Sorry. I'll move on.
I don't think I've ever seen her as an actor before.
Yeah, she did a really good job as Catwoman. I really enjoyed her.
Yeah. She's pretty known for Gotham, basically. Kyle. She's been in a couple. Oh, she's
a dancer. I know she's trained in dance.
Gotcha.
So she has that dance background. So back to Titans. I like the show. I think it's a solid show, superhero show. I like the action in it.
Yeah.
It's got some really good action, and I like that it's pretty like real world based because it's like the cuss in it and stuff like that. And I love that. I love when the show does that. It keeps it kind of they're not really too censored.
Yeah.
I like that, and I think the actor that plays Dick Grayson is doing a really good job with that. Yeah,
he's doing a really good job.
Yeah, he's an awesome Nightwing. I think they cast that perfectly.
Yeah, agree. Definitely agree. I think out of all of the Robins that we've seen over the the course of Batman and Robin, and just he's so far my favorite Dick Grayson. I don't think because they did it with what's his name, George Clooney, and that was technically Dick Grayson.
Oh right, with I forgot the actor's name, but I know who you're talking about.
I'm the biggest fan of him.
Yeah, I didn't really like his Robin.
Yeah,
and I don't know if that was necessarily the actor or if that was how they wrote it.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, for sure, I'm with you on that one. I think he's been the best Dick Grayson by far.
Yeah, and Robin, honestly.
Right.
Best Robin. Yeah. So even though we don't see him as Robin technically,
we seen him in the first season as Robin, and then he had that that kind of mental I don't know if anguish is the right word, but the battle within whether he wanted to stay Robin or if he wanted to make his own name, and which eventually he does to become Nightwing, and but I like that turmoil that he was going through, that I guess he was mad at Bruce, right?
Yeah.
And then so he didn't know whether he still wanted to keep being that to being Robin, and I like the way that they did that.
Yeah.
I thought the storyline for that first season was excellent.
I think there were some parts where they weren't because it was so focused on him, it took away from. That's why I gave it a 4.5 because it started off just about a show about Robin. Is what I felt like, a show about Dick Grayson.
The first few episodes, I agree. Yeah, they were very Robin Robin based. Yeah, for sure.
And Teen Titans, they were a team, and have to learn how to work as a team. And I was like, oh man, this is basically another Batman / Robin show.
Yeah.
That's at first. That's why I didn't care for it. I didn't also care for the casting for the first season for Starfire.
Yeah, I wasn't on board with her either. Right off the bat, I didn't really She didn't really do it for me.
Yeah, she's just there. She's just a background character, and I was like, she's super powerful. It's a waste of casting her. I just didn't feel like she did a good job in the first season. But then season 2 took off, and that changed. She had more of a bigger plot, more bigger role in and everything. And I was like, okay, I'm on board with this.
Yeah, well, that whole she didn't know who she was, and the whole amnesia thing, that kind of threw me. I was just like, well, what? Why is that her origin story? I don't get it. But yeah, I agree. I feel like they could have started off the first episode showing more of the whole entire team.
Yeah.
Rather than one at a time, maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, they eventually got there, so which is why I started liking the show more and more.
Yeah, and I kind of like how the part I do like is that it looks like there was a Teen Titans team prior to that team. And Robin led that team, and then they broke apart.
And then they disbanded.
Yeah. Now he's doing it, and it almost felt like a Young Justice League, with like the cartoon that I was talking about earlier. And then they're developing this new team with Nightwing leading it, which is really cool. I think also one of my other favorite characters is Slade.
Oh yeah,
I like
that was a good season with Slade Wilson.
Isaiah Morales, the guy from he plays Slade. He was in the beginning of Ozark. He was like the big bad guy.
I didn't watch that show.
You didn't watch Ozark?
No,
oh my god, that's such a great show.
Yeah, I hear good things about it, but I never, for whatever reason, never got around to it.
So good. That's so good.
All right.
Yeah, I binge watched it because they dropped like the final season. They dropped like I think 8 episodes and then another 8 episodes, or vice versa, 4 and 4, something like that.
Okay.
And I watched them all that night.
That's with Jason Sudeikis, isn't it? No, Jason Bateman. Bateman,
yeah. And he's such a sarcastic asshole in there, like always. But to be,
I got it first. Oh no, messed it up. I forgot to unmute it. Darn it.
It's okay. But yeah, he does a really good job in there. Basically, they're just trying to survive, and different things keep happening. And the Mexican cartels basically at any point ready to just kill them, but they keep finding ways to get out of it.
Yeah.
And then getting into the politics. It's really good. It's really, really good.
All right. So you're saying the guy that plays Slade is in that show too?
Yeah. He's Del. He's one of the like main guys of the cartel.
Okay.
But then he doesn't make it out of season 1. So.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Yeah, right. I probably honestly, I'm probably not gonna. I have so many shows. I doubt I'm gonna get around.
That's something I would like. If you guys don't have the kids for the weekend, I would binge watch that. Honestly, very gory, very fun, but it's really funny. But the whole family, Wendy Bird, let's put this on record. I would have killed her the first episode, but
you would have killed her the first
wife?
episode.
Oh my god, yeah, she's fucking. Yeah,
oh, there it goes.
Language.
Yes.
86er. Just
really. You didn't like her right away? Okay.
She's a good actor. I think she did a really good job of making us hate her. Absolutely. She did a really good job of that.
Yeah, so that she did her job, yeah.
Continuously as the seasons progressed, I was like, I hate this lady. Like, I hate this lady. This lady, I would have... you'll see it.
So that's the mark of a good actress. She's like, if she can get you to hate her character when you're supposed to, she did her job correctly.
She's such a B word. Oh my god. I hate her so much.
Nice. I think... So not only do I like the actor that played Dick Grayson, but I think the actress that plays Raven is really good too.
Yes, second season when she started talking about her powers more. I think
because in the first season she was more scared of him than anything.
Correct. Yeah.
So she was kind of like timid about everything, but once she kind of like embraced it and killed her dad, so and got the stone in her forehead. I think after that she really came in her own. I
just hate how slow it was for them. Like they just looked so out of place.
Yeah. That first season was kind of rough to see. It's just like, come on, guys, get it together. Like, I agree with you on that one.
And it worked. I mean, then we were able to get more emotionally invested into them season 2, season 3, and I'm sure in season 4 I haven't watched any of it yet. But are they doing anything with Tim Drake in season 4? Because I know at the end of season 3,
there. Yeah? He's there. He's actually a part of the team.
Is he Robin?
From what so I've only seen a few minutes, maybe like 10 to 15 minutes of the first episode. But it opens with they're all at a bowling alley just bowling, having a good time. They're taking a break because after them just saving Gotham from Scarecrow, they're kind of like taking a break. They left Gotham. They're in San Fran, I think, right? Okay. Where the Titans are located.
Yeah.
They're there, and then so he's there bowling with them. So I don't know if he's Robin yet, but I know he's involved with the team.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to him becoming Robin. Yeah. Okay. I hope they do that this season.
Is Jason Todd there too? Is he still part of the team, or did he?
Jason Todd being Red Hood?
Yeah.
I didn't from what I've seen. I haven't seen him.
Okay.
But I don't know if he's still on the show or not. I thought he did a great Red Hood.
Yeah.
I liked him a lot.
He was kind of a punk though. You know what I mean? Like,
but isn't what's his name?
Jason Todd?
Yeah, isn't Jason Todd that kind of a person in the comics and stuff?
Not necessarily a punk. Like
he kind of like tends to go rogue and stuff.
Well, yeah, because he was beat to a pulp by the Joker.
Right.
So he almost died, and then he came back, and that.
So I think he did that character justice then.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. He kind of.
It's annoying how much of a little punk he is.
Yeah, like he kind of leaned into that aspect a little hard.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I enjoyed him as Red Hood.
Red Hood, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he did a better Red Hood than Robin.
Than Rob? Oh yeah.
Because he started off as Robin.
Agreed.
I think he played a better Red Hood than he did as Robin.
It looks like on IMDb he's not in season
4. Okay, so his character was just for season 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless they haven't released. Oh no, yeah, because Dick Grayson, season 4. Yeah, he's in.
He still is.
How many episodes are there in season 4?
I think I've seen 4 or 5. Yeah.
4 or 5. That's
They have
all of them then, right?
They come out weekly, so that one I think is like, yeah, because it premiered what 5? Well, when it premiered, they put 2 episodes up, and then this season, spoiler alert, we have Lex Luthor.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's in the first.
Cool.
I got to see a little bit of him, and this Lex has a thick, long beard, dude. Like his beard is like out to here.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't remember Lex ever looking like that.
Yeah, me neither.
He's bald.
Yeah.
But he has, like, his beard is long, dude.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I saw a picture of him.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So, yeah. So I left off where Superboy, or Bruce called, yeah, spoiler alert if you guys haven't seen it yet. Where Bruce called, Nightwing, what's his name?
Dick?
Yeah, Dick Grayson. Bruce Wayne called him, and apparently he's saying to come, he wants the team to go back to Gotham because Superman wants to meet Superboy.
Oh, okay.
And Superboy got like really excited about it. He got like happy about it. So, and then I stopped watching a bit. So
that's cool.
Mm-hmm. So I wonder who's going to be playing that, or maybe it'll just be Clark Kent, like the character, and maybe it won't be.
Oh yeah, it'll be Clark Kent for sure. Speaking of Clark Kent, Henry Cavill, no more.
Yeah, breaking news. If you guys haven't seen that, so with James Gunn taking over DCU, he decided that they're going to be taking Superman back to a younger Superman, or the story that he's writing, because he's writing Superman right now.
He's writing the whole DC universe.
Right. So he's on Superman currently.
Yeah.
And I guess James, for whatever reason, his brilliant mind wants to start at a younger Superman. So like I'm guessing like maybe early 20s.
Yeah. Probably
before he starts working at the Bugle.
Possibly.
So he wants to. So they're going to be looking for a younger man to play Superman. So early 20s.
I'm with it. I mean, I think James gonna do great.
Yeah, we shared a story, and it was a message from Henry Cavill, and he was very understanding. He's like he gets that. Or I could probably pull it up.
Basically he gets that why they're going in a different direction. The mantle of Superman and what it stands for.
Mm-hmm.
It'll continue to grow that legacy. He was happy basically to
help
and do what he did in the time that he was Superman. And he looks for in which basically James Gunn and DC like the best of what's going to happen.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, so, exactly.
Yeah. I think it's. I'm glad he wasn't all upset. Sure
because he literally just got told in October to say, "Hey, tell the people you're going back," and then the takeover happened.
Yeah.
And then he's like, and he was very understanding. He goes, that happens in this life. It's business. Takeovers happen, and the mantle gets changed. So, I mean, it's kind of sad. I enjoyed Henry Cavill as Superman. I honestly feel like he was my favorite Superman.
I think he was the best that we've had so far. I wouldn't say I was emotionally like just that Superman for me.
Oh no, for sure. I just meant like as far as all the actors that have played Superman
in DC. I think the only person that like I'm hooked to that's who they are when I see them would be Heath Ledger's Joker.
Oh yeah, hands down.
Bane. I think that was the greatest Bane we've seen.
Tom Hardy.
Mm-hmm. Bane,
yeah. I agree.
Really, just from the Nolan verse, I don't really.
Christopher Nolan. I think the casting that he did was top notch. Absolutely.
And that Scarecrow, I mean, it's cool. You did a good job.
I had this conversation with my wife last night. She says that was the best Scarecrow in Christopher Nolan's. I say the guy in Titans that played Scarecrow was the best Scarecrow for me.
Okay.
I enjoyed him because I feel like he played the more psychotic Scarecrow the best. The other guy, I don't know what it was. I just didn't get that like psycho Scarecrow from him as much as I did from the guy that's in Titans.
Yeah,
I forget the actor's name.
Yeah, he wasn't psychotic.
In Nolan, right. He was more mind manipulative.
Yeah.
Manipulative. Excuse me.
And business oriented.
Yes.
Yeah, like just basically owning.
He was more strategic.
Very
than,
strategic.
Yeah, than
he always was like
psychotic,
that in comics, but yeah, I guess they show different sides of it, but they're both really good.
Yeah, I'm not knocking him. I mean, I thought he did a good job as Scarecrow for sure. Yeah.
I agree.
So I think that pretty much covers Titans.
Yeah.
You want to move on to
Flash?
Yeah, let's do Flash. Yeah.
I think Flash was the first big success for.
Well, I think we should probably start with Arrow first because Flash was the spin-off of Arrow.
Correct.
So let's start with Arrow first.
Yeah, I think Arrow. At first, I was like, "Oh, cool! It's nice to have a show." I think at that time there was what's it called? Agents of Shield was out too.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of competed back and forth with that a little bit. Me being a diehard Marvel fan, I watched every episode of Agents of Shield.
Same.
I didn't miss any of them.
Mm-hmm. Same.
And then
I love that show. That was a great show.
Yeah. Once they got put back on, originally it was on Netflix, and then I finished it there, and then
Disney
the
Plus.
final season came out, and then Disney Plus had it there too. So that's why I finished it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know me.
Did you like the way it ended?
Yeah, into like the multiverse and like just
what?
Right, that's season 7, right?
No, I'm talking about Agents of Shield.
Yeah, it goes into like the multiverse, right?
No, it ends with like the team. They basically like split up.
Oh yeah.
And then they came back to like a room, but it was all like digital. They weren't actually there. The only one that was actually there was Coulson. And they were just talking about their lives, like what they're doing now. They basically they did like a reunion. They did a reunion, and everybody was just saying like, you know, what they're doing, and we'll see you at this time, and these.
I gotta watch that again. I don't know how I
Fitzsimmons had their baby, had their kid, and then they were talking about how their kid's doing and stuff.
Oh yeah. I did watch this. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
I love that ending. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So, but back to Arrow.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is so I was a huge Smallville fan. I watched every episode of Smallville. I own some of the seasons.
Okay.
My pops got me into it.
Okay.
So shout out to him. He was watching it and I was like, "Oh, is the show about Superman?" And then he's like, he had the seasons, so he gave it to me. He goes, "Here, watch it." Because I was asking questions about it. He was like, "Just watch it."
Just watch it.
Yeah. So
Shut up. Let me watch this.
Yeah, exactly. So first episode, I was hooked. And I'm actually watching shout out to the Talkville podcast. Watch those guys. That's a great podcast too.
Talkville? Okay.
Talkville, yeah. Check those guys out.
I'm guessing they talk about Smallville.
Yeah. So they go back and they review each episode of Smallville and then they talk about it. They talk about like what they remember from the episode, a little like behind the scenes stories.
That's cool.
Yeah, they rate the episode. They kind of do like our system of rating, but he does Roses because his last name is Rosenbaum. Michael Rosenbaum is Lex. He does Roses and then Bombs, and then they have another guy there who does his favorite 3 scenes, and then they have to pick the favorite scene.
Okay,
check it out. Cool. You should check it out. It's a good episode, a good podcast. So I was a big fan of the Smallville show, and then Smallville ended, and then Arrow began.
Yeah.
When Smallville ended, literally like Smallville series finale, and then the next like TV season, like after the summer was Arrow.
Okay.
So that kind of continued the superhero at CW.
Okay.
I didn't watch it at first because I was a fan of the Green Arrow from Smallville. I forgot his name. I think it's Justin something, the actor who plays the Green Arrow. I actually met him. Yeah, and it's Smallville. Okay. I actually met him at C2E2. I got a picture with him, and he's a real cool guy. Nice. I actually got to talk to him about it, and I asked him, I'm like, how come you weren't Arrow in the show? And he said that he had already been doing it for 5 years, so he wanted to move on to a different project.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, all right, I can understand that. I was just bummed. I was looking forward. I wanted you to be in the show. So that was the reason I didn't watch it initially.
Yeah.
But then season 2 Flash came out, and then I found it was a spin-off. Well, I knew it was a spin-off from Green Arrow.
Right.
So I think I seen a crossover episode, and I was like, yo, that dude's a good Green Arrow.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to go. And this was back, the series was on Netflix.
Yeah.
So you can go back and watch it.
Was it on Netflix? Always?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so...
I haven't even watched it on the CW.
Well, this was back when it was on the CW, and then when the season ended, like a few weeks later, then the whole season would end up on Netflix. So So we weren't current with it, so I would have to wait till the whole season ended and then just binge the whole season.
Okay.
So that's what I was doing for a while until I got really into it, and then I would just watch it on the CW.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so because of that crossover episode, that got me into on the train for this guy playing Green Arrow, Stephen Amell. Big fan of his. Shout out Stephen Amell.
Great Oliver Quinn.
Yeah.
Quinn.
Yeah, really good. He's a great actor too. I thought he did a phenomenal job as Oliver Queen. So yeah, that the only thing I would give Arrow, I would give it 5 out of 6 stones.
Really?
Yeah, not 6, and the only reason being, for like the first 6 seasons, that flashback bouncing back and forward was getting annoying to me.
Okay, I see that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was like, oh, come on. Again with the flashback. I'm like, stop it already. When they stopped that at like season 6 or 7, I was like, yes, finally. Because, I don't know, like, it's cool once in a while, but every single episode, it just, like, it was getting annoying that, like, whatever issues he was dealing with, they found a way to tie it back to his past.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, you can only do that so many times before it's just like,
Super
that's
repetitive.
coincidental. Yeah.
I get it.
Like, that's too coincidental that there's another lesson.
Yeah.
But, and then I loved the actress that played his wife, who started off as his
Susanna
assistant.
Thompson?
Is that her name? No.
That's his wife, right?
What's the character's name?
Maria?
No. That's not her.
Susan Thompson? She played...
No, that's Moira Queen. That's his mom. Not the one that plays his love interest. What is her name?
Laura Lance?
No, the other one.
Felicity? Is it Felicity? Or Thea?
No, Thea's his sister. Where are you at?
Felicity?
Yeah, Felicity. Emily, right?
Yeah,
What's her
Emily
name?
Beth Richards?
Yes.
Richards?
Huge. I had a huge crush on her. She's so pretty. But she played she was a great. I loved her character. Okay. Her character was that like funny, witty character, you know, and she was like really, really smart. She was like a hacker. Yeah. Real computer savvy. Right. But I loved her character. I thought she was awesome on the show. Big fan of hers. And then but yeah, so I really enjoyed the show. I thought they did a really good job with that. What I think, how many stars did you give it?
4.
4?
Yeah.
4 again?
I mean, I think all of the DC shows are pretty standard. They're entertaining. I like that that was DC's first shot at making like a DC universe. Mm-hmm. So I think I give them kudos to that. I think that was cool. Yeah. I think they did a good job tying in Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow and and then Flash. Everything kind of spinned off from there. Mm-hmm. I was with it. I thought it worked out fine. But because it was shows and like with the flashbacks, like you said, just there's so much content that they put in there that I feel like it was just to make the episode full. Right. A lot of that was like that, and I was just like, oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, damn, that was a cool fight scene. But then like, I just wasn't like hooked.
Yeah, I
never
get
got
you.
hooked. I never.
You just watched it because of that it was a comic character. Yeah. I get that. I get that 100%. All right, so that was Arrow.
I guess Flash would be next.
Yes.
I think this is my favorite out of all the shows. Flash was my favorite.
I would agree with you.
Yeah. I think the crossovers, the suits. This is where the back and forth flashbacks worked because of who he is, being able to go through the timeline
yes.
and stuff like that. Seeing all the different bad versions of Flash, Reverse Flash,
yeah,
all of them.
Godspeed and
yeah. Seeing all of them, I think it was great. I think it was cool that they did Ezra Miller's Flash showed up in it.
That was funny. Yeah, that was a cool little. They said that they had a lot of fun doing that scene. That was for
crazy.
Yeah, that was for that was when Justice League came out, right?
Yeah, right around that
time. Yeah, Flash is played the one CW show I would give 6 out of 6 for. Oh no, I gave Gotham 6 out of 6 stones. So Flash would probably be the only other show that I would give a 6 out of 6. And I might be a little bit biased because Flash is my favorite DC character.
Oh.
Yeah. So I thought you knew that.
I probably did.
You did. You probably just forgot. Yeah. And then I loved one of my favorite things about the show is Cisco. He was one of my favorite characters on the show.
He's like the man.
He's like he's the tech guy.
Yeah.
The weapons specialist basically. He comes up with all the cool tech and the man in the chair.
Yeah.
But he was the comic relief of the show.
Yeah.
And I think I was really sad when he left the show. He left it like towards the end of the series, but so we got a good amount of him.
Yeah. He did 147 episodes.
Yes. Exactly. So it's still a lot. We still got a lot of him. So, but yeah, he was one of my favorite characters.
Okay.
I think the guy playing Flash he's a great Flash.
Yeah,
he did a really good job. Grant. Yeah.
Grant did a great job.
Yeah.
I like Wally. Wally West was pretty solid for me.
Yeah.
And then Joe West. He's a great actor. I mean,
yes.
Overall, he was in
SVU or not SVU, Law and Order.
Law and Order.
Mm-hmm.
He also played Tom Collins in a Broadway musical that I really like.
That's right. You told me that. Yeah, he has a phenomenal voice, which voice. They showcased in a few episodes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had him singing in it was some kind of like alternate reality or something episode or something like that. No, I think they did a musical episode. They did, yeah. They did a musical episode. I forgot about that. And he sang. That, yeah. He sang in it. And then I remember you telling me that he was in
Rent.
Yeah, in Rent.
Broadway musical. In the very first Broadway musical too. So the very first one when it first came out, like maybe like 15 years ago now at this point.
Yeah.
Those of you are into musical theater, Rent is my favorite Broadway musical. I've done rush tickets, saw first row every single time I watched it.
Don't you have like merch?
You
have a bunch of like
all the cast signatures.
Oh, nice! I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's your area. I'm not. I can't do music.
Well, I mean, like my aunt, my brother, they were musical theater majors.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I remember your brother was. Yeah,
I
remember seeing a performance
when she was in college or high school. She was really into drama and musical theater. College, not so much. She did criminal justice, but
nice.
But it's just something that stayed in the family. We have DJs in the family. So.
She did criminal justice.
Yeah,
she trained to be Batman. No, just kidding. That's a little. That's a little. Jay and Silent Bob joke right there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. that was in Clerks 2.
Okay.
They made or not Jay and Silent Bob, but that's a Clerks 2 joke because I forget his character's name, but one of the clerks, the guy who's always ragging on Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
him. Yeah. He goes that they were taking criminal justice in community college. He goes, "What, we're training to be Batman?" Like, so I always love that joke. But yeah, that's cool. So the only musicals I liked were Grease.
Oh yeah,
Grease is.
I wasn't the biggest fan of the second one, but the first one was.
I mean, usually sequels are bombs, but I mean, and that's the case for that one. But like, that's one sequel where I would be like, yeah, that one bombed compared to the first one. But yeah, John Travolta and didn't Olivia Newton-John die? Mm-hmm. Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah.
This year.
That's right. This year. Yeah, that's right. Earlier this year. She was a phenomenal Sandy. Yeah. I thought she did that real perfect.
Yeah. Such a long time ago, like times and.
Did you know? Fun fact: the person that wrote Grease went to my high school.
No.
Yeah, he went to Taft High School in Chicago, north side of Chicago.
That's crazy.
Yeah, when we found that out, I was like, "What?"
That's cool.
Yeah.
How'd you find it out?
I did theater at my high school.
Oh, cool.
Theater tech. So I think I found that out through there.
Okay.
There were rumors that the carnival was held at my high school, but that's a I think that's a false rumor.
Yeah.
But he wrote, and apparently, Greece, that he went to my high school, and apparently Greece is based off of his time there, or like an exaggeration of stuff there, or stuff that happened to him there.
That's cool.
So that's I don't know. That might be why I like Grease a lot too, because I have that tie to it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's probably the only musical that I really can get behind. That and Wizard of Oz, but.
Well, yeah, Wizard of Oz, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, all of them are really good Broadway shows.
Really?
Hamilton, Into the Heights.
That's just not something I'm really into.
No, man,
because my whole thing is, it's just not like realistic to me. Like, if you're let's say you're at Starbucks, and some dude just in line just starts singing at the top of his lungs, you're gonna be like, "What the hell is going on?" Yeah. You're not gonna be like, and sing along with him. You're gonna be like, "What the hell is this guy on?" Like, that'd be so awkward.
I mean, I guess, yeah. But you're going to see a musical. That's
I know, fair enough. To me, I don't know. I just never connected to musicals. No. Nah. But anyway,
yeah.
So you said Flash, you would give how many sons? You say? You said 4, right? No. I don't know.
I had a ring for.
Yeah,
I would say 5.
5 sons?
Yeah, I don't think any of the DC properties, any of them, I'd give 6.
Okay.
It's just they're not as good,
Yeah, well, and I mean, to be fair, you're not really that big of a DC fan.
I mean,
I like it.
I was in the comics, and all the animated shows are good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe Young Justice, I'd give them 6.
Okay,
that's a really good show. It's
a
really, really good show. And all of the spin-off movies that connect between them too were all really, really good movies too.
Okay.
But none of these live action movies or live action shows, or even movies for that matter, I'd give anything higher than 5.
All right. Well, let us know what you guys think.
Yeah.
Go ahead in the comments. Let us know how many stones you guys would give each. So if you watched any of the shows, we'd love to know what you guys think. How many stones you guys would give it. I know Flash was probably one of the bigger shows.
Yeah.
Arrow was big. Had a big fan base. So yeah, let us know in the comments, guys. Yep. We'd like to hear from you.
So after that, we did Arrow, Titans, Flash. We said on Gotham, DC, Legends. And
yeah, we didn't really go into Gotham. Do you want to cover that, or do you want to go to Supergirl, because that kind of ties in still with Flash? And
yeah, we'll do Supergirl. I have not watched a single episode of Supergirl.
I watched the entire series.
Totally close on what's going on.
Okay.
I know that there is a Superman that showed up in her.
Yes. He's actually the actor who's in Superman and Lois. The show Superman and Lois.
Oh yeah.
That's another show we forgot to talk about. I started that, but
Superman and Lois?
Yeah.
Okay.
I seen a few episodes. Didn't really. I think I'm kind of the same way you are with. What show did you say that it didn't hook you? Arrow? Was it Arrow?
Yeah.
I'm kind of that way with Superman and Lois.
Okay.
It's an okay show to watch. It just never really hooked me to where like, oh, I got to see the next episode.
Yeah. I would say though, when I think of Supergirl, I do think of Melissa.
Yes, she did a phenomenal job as.
Because she first showed up in a crossover, right?
Oh, Kara.
Before the show. I think it was a crossover with like Arrow and Flash and.
Is that how they created her spinoff?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember. I thought she was just. They just created the show.
I think she came first from guest.
It had to be from Arrow then.
I think so.
Because they all branched from. No, was it Flash? I don't remember. I can't remember how, but I really enjoyed Supergirl. However, I would only give that one about a 4 out of 6 stars. It only had 6 seasons for a reason.
I can't give it a ranking.
Right, understandable. You didn't see any.
I think she did a good job. I saw clips and TikTok videos and stuff like that.
And she looked the part. She looked perfect. Yeah.
She looks like Kara. For
sure. Yeah, and
what's her Kryptonian name?
It's Kal-El. No, wait.
No, Kal-El is
Kal-El, and hers is It doesn't say it right there?
No, it just says
her Kryptonian name?
Kara Danvers. It's funny that her last name is Danvers.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Carol Danvers.
Is the babe? Are you looking that up? Okay, she's looking it up right now. Cool. So we'll find out what that is. I thought it was Carl or no, that's dumb. Jor-El is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, I thought it was a solid show. Touched a lot. One of the main characters came out in the show, so they had that. No, there were
sexuality wise.
Yes, like
cool.
she came out as a lesbian.
Who?
Her sister.
Alex.
Alex, yeah.
Okay.
And then they kind of, they dealt with that issue, and
Not issue, but just
no. I meant like they dealt with the issue of coming out. Is what I meant, not being lesbian or homosexual. Sorry if that came out like that. No, I meant they dealt with the issue of coming out and stuff like that.
The whole situation.
Yes, and then they also dealt with transgender. They had a transgender character, which is Dreamer.
Okay. Good.
Dreamer's transgender. So they're very pop
how
culture.
How is Brainiac involved?
Brainiac.
The Jesse Rath.
Yes. Which, do you know who his sister is?
No. His
sister plays the other the sister on the show. Or remember New Girl? Coach's girl. Coach the one that Coach leaves to New York with.
Oh yeah.
Her. That's his real life sister.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I've been a fan of hers. She was on a show called Being Human, where it was a vampire, a werewolf were roommates, and a ghost, which was her, was stuck to that house. She was like haunting that house, and that's where she died.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so they can see her because the way they explained it is, since they're all sort of dead.
Yeah.
It's like same state, different states on the same continent, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they could see her.
Okay.
Because humans couldn't see her, so it was a really good show. I honestly, if you
said, what's it called?
Being Human.
Being Human.
Yeah.
Check it out.
It's a really good show. I watched the whole series and it was a really good show. Huh?
What's it on?
It was on Sci-Fi. I don't know what it's on right now or if it's on any streaming services.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, but that's where I know her from. So when I saw her in New Girl, I was like, "Oh, hey, I know her." And then she did an episode or a few episodes in Supergirl.
Okay. There's a podcast for New Girl too, and it's
what?
Zoe Deschanel, Winston, and Cece.
Oh yeah,
all three of them are on it together. And
I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to look for that.
Yeah, they go over each episode too, and they talk about they'll listen to like certain scenes, and I'm like, oh wow, that's what that was about, or this is what I was feeling when that happened.
Uh-huh. Oh, so her Kryptonian name is Kara.
Oh, it is Kara.
She just kept that, and it became Danvers because those are the people who took care of her.
Ah, okay.
So it's Kara Zor-El.
Oh, okay, cool. That's cool.
Thank you, producer.
All right, but Supergirl, I don't have a ranking. You gave yours.
All right, yeah, so we can move on from that.
Yeah, DC Legends of Tomorrow. One that I was eager to watch.
Okay.
Just never made the time to.
Okay. I kept up with it. I've seen them all because that's another one that's on Netflix, and I actually met almost the entire cast at C2E2.
Oh, that's cool.
DC. I met. So the guy who plays Adam, who came from Arrow.
Yes.
I met him. I met Rory, which is the fire gun guy.
Okay.
I met him, who was also in Prison Break. Oh, he played in Blade Trinity. He played Dracula.
Yeah. Dominic. You're talking about Dominic Purcell?
Yes, him. Yeah, I met him
and his Wentworth Miller. Both were from Prison Break.
Who?
Wentworth Miller.
Wentworth? Oh yeah, yes.
Both were Prison Break.
He played Iceman, yeah, or not Iceman, but Cold. I forgot what his.
Yeah, the bad guy though.
Yeah, but the one with the freeze gun. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I knew that. I met him, and then I met what's her name? The Canary. Is it White Canary? No.
Black Canary, isn't it?
Black Canary, but the other one, the assassin, the leader of the team.
I don't know. Again, I haven't watched it.
Freaking blanking on her name. Let me see the characters. Hold on. You're going to do best. Katie Lotz. Her. Sarah Lance.
Sarah Lance.
I was blanking on it. I met her, Katie. She was real nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got pictures with them. It's pretty cool.
She plays
Laura Lance's sister, and she died.
Oh yeah, White Canary. Yeah.
White Canary. See, I was right. Okay,
yeah.
So, but I was trying to think of her character's name, Sarah Lance. She died and was brought back for DC's, and I asked her about that. I was like, "Did you know that you were going to be brought back?" She's like, I had no idea. Huh. They're like, "Hey, we're going to bring you back to life." So, with the Lazarus pit.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's their little gem that they have.
Yeah, exactly. To bring back people from the dead. But yeah. DC Legends, I would give that a 4 out of 6 stones. Just because it's kind of all over the place. They can time travel and all that stuff, so they go through different.
They can actively
ages.
time travel.
Yeah, they have a basically like a time
machine.
It's a ship. And they go and they fix anachronisms, which are kind of like, remember the Matrix? Whenever you hear of like the boogeyman or vampires, it's a code doing something it's not supposed to.
Yeah.
So they have that, but like a demon or something escaped and changed the timeline. Okay. So they go back to correct it, to correct the timeline. So that's their whole thing. So they would go to like 1940s, 1800s, and so that's why I gave it 4 out of 6, because it was just kind of all over the place and characters coming in and out.
Time travel, you can do so much with it, but if you don't do it right, it's like
exactly.
It's like, what are you doing?
Exactly, and their kind of shtick was that they mess up on the mission, but they still complete the mission. So like they sometimes make it worse, but they fix it. They'll get the job done, but they do it kind of sloppy.
Yeah.
So that was their whole like shtick. But I like the show. It's a solid show. Unfortunately, all these shows are canceled now.
Huh?
That one's canceled. Is it Batwoman?
That was a movie. Wasn't it a movie?
It was going to be, but then they stopped production. But no, it was actually Batwoman was on it. So it started off with what's the actress's name? Was it Emily Rose? No, Rose. The girl from the short haired. She's all pretty.
What you're talking about,
Well, she started out the first season as Batwoman, and then for whatever reason, I don't know what happened, but they fired her or she quit or something.
Okay.
And then they replaced her with the black woman that's Batwoman in the later season.
They play the same character?
They played no. The way they wrote it is there was like a plane crash, and they couldn't find the Batwoman, but this girl found the suit, and so she donned the suit and kind of like took over. Yeah, took on the mantle of it.
Did she? What was her name for Batwoman? Was she
Ruby Rose? Thank you.
Rose. Okay.
Her.
What was her name? As Batwoman, what was her human name?
Oh, she was Bruce's cousin.
The same one that whatever Silverstone plays in.
I think.
Yeah.
I think so. I think she's that same. Well, no, that was Alfred's niece.
Oh, that is Alfred's niece.
Yeah,
that's right.
No, she played just Bruce's cousin. So something Wayne. I forget. I forget because after that season, I kind of fell off of it because I more watched it for her.
I think that's the thing, like how buttoned up everything is for Marvel and their shows. That's why watching these, it's like they're doing it for the ratings. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And Marvel releases it for the nerds first because they know the ratings are going to come. Because
right. They're more about the content than getting the viewing or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why I think all of these they're entertaining shows. I just never been invested in any of them except for the animated shows. I think DC is killing it with animated shows.
Well, that was the whole thing when like Marvel came out, or when Marvel Studios came out. They're like, Marvel's winning in movies, but DC wins in cartoons.
Yeah.
So that was the whole thing, and I would agree.
Yeah.
I think Marvel has some good cartoon shows, but if you're gonna compare them to DC,
is the only thing that's been really successful. I think.
No. I meant as far as like the Amazing Spider-Man and the X-Men. When we were kids, the X-Men series, I'm talking about like that. Like they had good cartoon shows, but if you're gonna compare them to DC, DC's gonna win the cartoons
because they have so many more.
Right, and just the show itself, I think was just better. Do you want a cough drop? I got some cough drops.
Yeah, and some water, honestly.
Babe, can it's next to my lunch
Sorry,
break.
guys.
Yeah, no, it's alright.
I'm dying over here.
It's is there anything in there?
No, I'm done.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, I got some cranberry juice. But,
no, that's cool. But yeah, no, I think DC's shows, Young Justice, Teen Titans, Justice League.
I'm gonna have to watch it. I actually have Young Justice saved on my list.
It's really
I just
good.
haven't gotten around to watching it.
It's really, really good. I think
I'll tell you what, I will watch Young Justice if you promise me to start watching Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn?
Yeah.
But does it matter to watch it now? Young Justice can continue.
Harley Quinn still is airing. Like they just released a new season.
Yeah, but after that, that's it.
Why?
Because James Gunn's gonna scratch all.
It's a cartoon.
Oh, it's a cartoon.
Yes, it's a cartoon show.
That's cool. Thank you. Oh, I'll check it out then.
That's what I'm saying.
What's it on?
It's on HBO Max.
Okay.
I'm telling you, you need to sign up to HBO Max. Hopefully, we can get them as a sponsor, but he will sign up if you guys sponsor us. But what is this? Oh, getting stuff sent to me. Okay. What's the actress name?
For what?
That plays Harley Quinn. I follow her. She played Penny on what is that? It's
Big Bang.
Yeah, Big Bang Theory. Penny. Let me see. No, I don't know why I'm in that. Let me look it up. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. I'm trying to look up the actress's name because I want to give her a shout.
It's on season 3 now.
Yeah.
Oh wow. The one that came out in 2019.
Yes.
Huh. The full name.
Kaylee Cuoco. That was bugging me. Shout out Kaylee Cuoco. Love her as an actress. I've been a fan of her since 8 Simple Rules. She was on. I think that was her. Huh?
8 Simple Rules.
It started off. The show started off as 8 Simple Rules to Dating My Teenage Daughter.
Okay.
But then that was a really wordy title, so then they just dropped it to 8 Simple Rules. It was just it was like a like a family sitcom about a guy raising 2 teen daughters and a son. It was actually
Harley Quinn.
John Ritter.
Okay.
John Ritter played the father, and then when he passed while the show was airing.
Oh shoot!
So they wrote his death into the show.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, but she started out. She was the oldest daughter.
Speaking of death, I guess we didn't really talk about Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Twitch. This is a shout out, rest in peace, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, Twitch. That actually that kind of hit me,
devastating.
man. That was devastating to me because I was a huge fan of the show So You Think You Can Dance, and that's where I became a fan of his
Of Twitch.
Of Twitch.
Where I first seen him was in Step Up.
Right. Yeah.
That's right.
Step Up 2 back to the street. Step Up 2 the streets.
Was
yeah.
it 2?
Or no, Step Up 3. Yeah, it was 3.
Yeah, it is 3.
It's 3.
Yeah.
Because that's
he was in a couple of other ones after that.
Yeah, he was in a bunch of them after that. Yeah, but no, I seen him when he first got discovered on So You Think You Can Dance.
Okay.
I was a big fan of his there. He amazing dancer.
Phenomenal dancer.
He's been in a bunch of stuff too. He was on Bones. He did an episode of Bones.
Oh, I know that.
He did Magic Mike XXL.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Channing Tatum.
I haven't seen that one. I just saw the first one. I haven't gotten around to seeing it.
It's so funny.
But I got to see it because he's coming out with the third one. So I want to watch I want to see the whole trilogy.
I've watched XXL more than I want to admit. It's just really entertaining. It's funny.
It's a good movie. I mean, you don't have to just be a woman just to watch that. Right. You know what I mean?
It's hilarious. Like Channing Tatum's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
B.D. Ritchie's really funny.
Joe Manganiello.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all real funny cast. So.
Nice. All right.
Fluffy's
it's like
in there.
I got who?
Fluffy.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's in the sequel.
Yeah, in the second one.
Because I know wasn't he in the first one as a DJ?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so I didn't know he came back.
Yeah. He's in
Oh,
second.
nice. All right, cool.
Yeah. My favorite scene is the gas station scene. When you watch it,
Yeah, no, I saw that clip.
Oh, you've seen that
yeah,
clip?
I seen that clip where he's like dancing for the, and she's like just stuck there. But back to again, and I don't know what's going on. It just seems like, you know, we mentioned in last episode that we're big advocates for mental health here, and apparently he just, you know, succumbed to his demons and took his own life. But we want to say our condolences from us here at the podcast to his wife Allison Stoner and his kids and his whole family. I know you guys are going through a tough time, but we send our condolences, our love and prayers to you guys. So yeah, man, it's horrible news that happened. So where were we at? We were on.
Let's go back to Harley. You said you'll watch.
I promise you, I will watch.
Rotten Tomatoes rated it 100.
Yes, it's a good show, dude. It's funny.
What is it rated under? Like
Oh, it's rated R. Because like I said, they cuss. It's like pretty provocative.
Okay, so don't watch it with the kids.
No, do not let Sophie watch that, dude. That's a bad move.
Cool.
Bad dad move.
Babe, you heard this. We're watching Harley Quinn.
Yes, Sandy, watch the show. You will like it. I promise. You and Geekette, when you guys don't have the kids, watch that. It's a really good show. I'm surprised, babe. Have you seen any episode with me? No, right? You gotta watch it with me. You'll like it, especially since Harley's your favorite. So
shout out to the producer and Juan over here with matching hoodies.
Yeah. We got this for Christmas actually.
He has, what does that say?
His Quinn.
His Quinn. Oh, that's cute.
Babe, come on camera. Show them the sweater. No, she's camera size. So bear with her. I keep looking here because our monitor's here. Sorry.
Yeah. No, but it's okay. Like, when we were talking about Harley Quinn, like, I was gonna say something about Sandy. Oh yeah, shout out babe, because she told me, she's like, so we have a calendar, right? And we write notes to each other on it. Whatever. She's like, make sure you look really cute on the podcast. So this is for you, babe. This is a shout out I told you I was gonna give you. Nice. So I switched barbers, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, go back to your other barber. She's like, you look too cute. So you're saying my haircut was bad the past previous times that I've gone to the barbershop?
So she wants you to look worse so that she has less to worry about? Nice.
It's a cute little funny joke.
Nice.
But another funny joke. So my mom ran into my old barber at the nail salon.
Okay.
And then she's like, "Oh yeah, Kike will never leave me. He'll never go to another barber." And then 2 days later, I saw my mom. She's like, "Oh, you got a haircut? You saw Marty?" I was like, "No." She's like, "I got a new barber." She was like, "Wow, let me tell you the story."
That's funny.
I'm like, "Whoops."
Little does she know he was literally in another person's chair while she's saying that.
Yeah, right.
His haircut. That's funny. That's really funny.
But cool. All right, so Harley Quinn, I'll watch it. Say less. I'm down.
All right.
I might have to borrow your HBO Max, but we'll see.
Dude, sign up for it. It's not even. It's like, what is it like? How much are we paying? Like $15 a month?
Yeah, but I have Disney and I play Netflix and
I also have all those. We have the Disney bundle with So you have two services that you're paying one price for. So it seems like a lot but it's really not. You're paying for 2 in 1.
But I have cable too.
Oh, see, I don't. We only have nothing but streaming services because we got rid of cable.
Gotcha.
Because everything is on the streaming services anyway. Why do you still have cable?
I just upgraded for it. Sandy's watching La Reina del Sur.
Okay.
And a couple other things.
And that's not on anything streaming?
No.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, but it's like late. It's not current. So she wants to catch up.
Right. Hulu is the one that's current.
Yeah.
Like with the shows that are airing. Netflix got better with how fast they got it. But yeah, so she's actively watching it?
She is now. We have the DVR too. So she's recording them and then she's logged in on her phone.
All right, well, since you have cable, then I get it, but you...
We'll see, though. I'll figure it out.
Listen.
Because it shows that I can
you're not making minimum wage, dude. You can afford $15 a month. Come on, you make a decent salary, dude.
But yeah, well, we want to buy a house and...
Fair. Okay, but $15 a month is not going to affect that hugely. Come on now.
Whatever. We'll figure it out. I'll watch it. I'll figure out how to watch it.
Yeah, I promise you if... Yeah, oh, can you?
Yeah, or you can buy it on
Prime. Oh, nice. Okay.
So if I can just buy all the...
Oh, Apple TV. You don't have Apple TV with your phone?
Oh, I might check it out.
Yeah, if you have Apple TV, just check it out on there.
I have the program for all of it. So.
Oh, yeah. HBO Max has... it's $10 a month right now.
Oh, really?
I think that might be a holiday sale, so you might want to jump on that now. Yeah. Because that might be only locked in for a year.
Gotcha. Yeah, because the first time I had it, I split it with my old landlord, and we had like the special for when what's it called? Wonder Woman came out, and so we bought it so we can watch Wonder Woman, and then
right, because that was during pandemic, right? So the theaters weren't out, so that was the only way you could watch the movies.
Exactly. And if you bought it then, it paid for the whole year. So
you did the annual one.
Yeah,
with the
annual. It was
annual,
dirt cheap. We basically got 4 months for free.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got to see exclusive first for Wonder Woman.
Right.
And then it was Sophie's birthday. We're like, all right, let's do it. So we did it. And I just Zelda money. We split in. And
nice.
Story. But ever since then, I really haven't kept up with it.
No?
No.
Okay.
But I'll figure it out. I'll get it. But anyways, let's finish up. So, since we're already in cartoons, Young Justice, one reason why I love it is because it gives a lot of story of the Teen Titans that grew into Young Justice and them being like this covert behind the scenes extension to the Justice League. So the Justice League they were the big characters. They were the one that dealt with the big, world-ending events.
Yeah.
But the way Young Justice set it up was that they did all the little things to make sure that, and then they took all the heat. So Superman, Batman, Green Arrow, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern. They took all the heat from. And they worked on this because they were still technically kids or something.
Yeah, they're like teens. Yeah.
They were able to work in the shadows and not be in the public's eye.
So it's very similar to the Avengers and how Spider-Man was your neighborhood Spider-Man. He dealt with the street level crime,
right?
And the Avengers dealt with the big events.
Both, but they did some big things.
Oh yeah, of course.
And it was all covert, and that was one of the big things that Batman and Superman were like, no, you guys cannot be in the limelight. Like, you guys are too young. You still have your whole life ahead of you. It can get really ugly. We've already established ourselves as these heroes, and we really need you to do the things that we can't because we're in the limelight. So there's certain decisions that they can do and make, certain people that they kill off. That if Superman were to do that,
it'd be a media frenzy. Yeah.
So
that's dude. All right, now you got me excited to watch it.
It's pretty cool, dude.
Now you got me excited. Okay, now I think I actually might start the series today.
Damien's great in there. Dick Grayson's great in
Damien
there.
Dark?
No, Damian Wayne.
Weird.
Damian Wayne? Robin?
Are you talking about the character?
Yeah, Damian Wayne.
Oh, I thought you meant the actor playing the voice. Sorry, I'm like, who's Damian Wayne?
That's the only thing I don't know all the actors.
I was like, do you mean Damon Wayans? Because like the comedian?
No,
coach? I'm like, what?
No.
All right, sorry, you threw me off. All right,
Damian Wayne, Dick Grayson, Starfire, everyone's character arc in there. We get introduced to Aqualad, and he's
nice.
Steals the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. He leads it for a little bit too when Robin steps off. Or
how many seasons are there?
I don't know. I think they're on 4 or 5 right now.
Are they really? Okay. So I have a lot of episodes to watch.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Over 7 years, 4 seasons.
Over 7 years?
Yeah.
What do you mean? How is there only 4 seasons if it's over 7 years?
Because they had discontinued it, and HBO Max continued the last 2 seasons.
Oh, HBO Max picked it up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They do a really good job. Really, really good job. They show how Lex Luthor is the father of Superboy because it's half of his DNA.
Which is what they do in Titans?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But they do a really good job of showing it.
Nice. Oh, did they show how he did it?
Not how he does it, but where he was in a facility on the ground, hidden for years, and
they did that in Titans.
Yeah, very similar.
Okay,
but the cartoon came out first, and then a lot of it, what you see in Titans, you'll see in the show.
Oh, fair enough.
They pulled it from there.
So it's kind of like Young Justice, kind of like canon for Titans.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. All right, cool.
Let's see. Martian Manhunter's daughter is in there.
What? He has a daughter?
Yeah. And then
I thought his kids were killed on Mars.
Or maybe it's his niece. Maybe it is his niece.
Yeah, because I could have sworn his family died.
I think you're right. Yikes.
Well, you didn't see Supergirl.
No.
And in Supergirl, Martian Manhunter is one of the main characters. So they actually go deep into his backstory.
Yeah.
Like they actually show the war on Mars. They show what happened to him, his brother, his family. Yeah, they went like pretty deep into his backstory, and which is one of the reasons why I enjoy Supergirl is they kind of went into a lot more character. Like they went deeper into some of the characters that didn't really have a big story.
Yeah.
They kind of were able to talk about or show a little bit more of their story.
Okay.
You want a tissue?
Nah, I'm alright.
Okay. She's giving you one.
Thank you. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So so that's why I was like, I thought his family died, but anyway.
Gotcha. There's Artemis in there. Does a really good job. She's like she comes in as like a double agent working with Slade too, and it's just the whole story behind everything. They set up another story where like a double agent they sent to be a bad guy. I won't say who.
Yeah, please don't.
But yeah, and then you're like, when you see it, you're just like, damn, like he fucking turned bad or whatever, turned bad, and then you're like, oh crap, and then there's a couple of hints, and you're like, that's weird. What's that about?
Yeah.
And then finally, when we find out the truth, that the person was undercover for such a long time, I'm like, holy shit! Like, it's really good. It's really really good.
Yeah, you got me excited for it. You got me excited for the episode.
And they go head to head with the Justice League too, because I think Batman and Superman kind of get like turned to evil, like they're mind controlled. Almost.
Oh, okay. By Brainiac?
I don't remember who it was. But Robin fights Batman, and then Superboy fights Superman, and they end up winning. Being able to like.
Dude, that pulls from the video game Injustice.
Oh, such a good game.
Such right? Didn't we have a game night here where we were all hanging out and
playing? Yeah.
And I went through you guys like 2-3 times. Nobody could stop me.
Dude, I love that game.
That's a really good game.
And the whole storyline.
Dude, I don't know if you know, but they're coming out with a game, Midnight Suns.
Oh yeah.
I am getting that game, dude. Cool. It's got Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Iron Man, Cap, Spider-Man. Here I have it here. I have the list because I am getting that, and I'm getting the deluxe one. What's the edition? The legendary. What is it? Legendary edition, and that comes with like. All right, so they're gonna have like some of the characters they have are Cap, Magic. That's what I was.
Oh,
thinking.
Nice.
They have Magic, Nico Minoru. Okay. Wolverine, Blade, Iron Man, Ghost Rider, Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, Hulk. And then they have like different versions of each. Like they have Scarlet Witch, they have Boss Witch, and then Fallen Scarlet Witch. Then they have a symbiote suit for Spider-Man.
Nice.
A Demon Spider. They have Hulk, Fallen Hulk, and then Maestro.
Nice.
They have Magic, Phoenix 5, New Mutants. Oh, Magic is isn't that
Colossus'
sister? Yeah. They have her in there. So then for Captain America,
she's a really strong sorcerer.
Yeah, you were telling me. Yeah. Captain America, they got Future Soldier, and then Captain of the Guard. Captain Marvel, they have. Oh yeah, she's in there. They have Marvel, and then Medieval Marvel. Huh. Yeah, for Iron Man, they have Iron Knight and Bleeding Edge.
Oh, nice.
And then 4 playable post-launch DLC heroes. They have Deadpool, Venom, Morbius, and Storm. So those characters you're going to be able to get later on.
Interesting.
Yeah, I cannot wait. So right now it's only available for PS5.
Okay.
I'm waiting for it to come out for PS4 so I can get it.
Gotcha.
Because I don't have PS5 yet. We'll be getting it soon now that they finally started releasing them to stores.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's like you can go to Target right now and go get it.
Oh, nice.
When they're in stock. So that's now that they're in stores, now I just have to freaking get there when they're in stock. So now I gotta freaking wait till all the people buy their damn PS5s that can afford it right now. And so I gotta be patiently waiting. I'll probably be able to get it early next year.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I'm not.
I just can't get into gaming like I used to when I was younger.
Well, you're more of the Nintendo guy.
Yeah. I like the old school 8-bit games.
Yeah, you also like to play with your daughter, like Mario Kart and all that good stuff, and you're more of that kind of gamer. I'm more of the RPG games and sports games and stuff like that. So
I used to play sports games all the time. 2K. Oh, I used to play all the time.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Stop playing.
Yeah, that tracks. Well, you started getting more into work, and you got more focused with like your career. So that makes sense. I didn't find my career till way later in life.
Yeah.
You did you knew what you
Right
wanted
after
to
that,
do
yeah.
from high school, correct?
Yeah.
You knew what you wanted to do right away. I didn't, dude. After high school, I didn't go to college right away because I wanted to. I was a really good student. I was honor roll, student of the month, one straight A's, A's and B's. Me working so hard those 12 years, I kind of just wanted to take a break. I was like, dude, I don't want to go right into college, and I'm like, I want to enjoy just being like, I don't want to be focused of school so much.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I didn't find I guess that's why I was able to stay in gaming so long. But
Yeah.
we are going off track a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. We rant sometimes. Producers reeling us
that's
in.
the fun of this podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're not just gonna always talk about one thing specifically. So that was the DC shows. But dude, I guarantee
the only thing
you,
we miss is Gotham. So I know it's
Oh.
one of your favorites.
Let's talk about Gotham real quick. I thought it was a great show. They did a great job with it. I thought the kid who played a young Bruce Wayne did a really good job. Alfred was awesome in the show.
I heard the Joker made an appearance in there and like, everyone lost their shit.
What do you mean?
The Joker? He showed up in Gotham, right?
Oh yeah, actually your brother's like favorite person in the world.
One of them, yeah.
What's
Shawn Mendes is his favorite person in the world.
right? No, I said that's why I said that's why. Bobby, don't come at me. I said one. Oh, I didn't say your favorite.
He'll kill me if I didn't correct that.
I know he would. And he'll like blow up our comment section. I know he would. No, but I actually shout out to your brother Bobby. I was talking to him about the new Star Wars game coming out. Fallen Jedi.
Yeah.
And
he plays Cal Custis.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought he's doing a great job as a Jedi, by the way. But we'll talk about that another time.
Cameron Monogram.
Yes.
Monaghan?
He was on Shameless.
Yes. My brother met him. He came into.
Yeah. I remember that story. Yeah. He was when you guys were working at Stella, right?
I was off, but yeah.
Well, no, I meant when you both were employed there.
Yeah.
But he did a really good job. So he played they were twins, right? Yeah, there was twins, and then one twin died, and then that's how you have Joker, because was he the good one, or the one that didn't go insane, died, and then the other guy, it's been a while since we've watched it, or it switched, something like that. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. If you guys know the correct answer, please let us know in the comments. It's been a while since I watched it, but he did a phenomenal job as Joker.
So he plays the twins. He plays
both of them. Yeah, he plays both of them.
It's the good twin.
Yo, the good twin went bad because of the gas, right, or some toxin or something like that he got introduced to, so that's what turned him bad.
Yeah,
I think that's the reason. For some reason that's in my head. Could be wrong. Like I said, it's been years since it's been off the air and since I've seen it. You kind of make me want to go back and watch it now.
Yeah, I kind of want to go back.
Yeah, you definitely should, because you didn't watch the whole series.
No, I didn't.
You definitely need to binge the whole series.
It was good. It was for a couple episodes.
I guarantee you, if you watch the whole series, you would probably. What did you rate it, or did you rate it?
I didn't rate it, but
I guarantee you,
what I've seen, I'd give it a 5, honestly, and just for Cameron's performance alone.
I feel like if you were to watch the entire series,
and young Bruce Wayne, I think, did a good job.
Yeah, I think you might change it to a 6.
That club scene where he's like, he goes into the club and he's like, I need him gone, and he's like, oh, yeah, I know the owner. He's like, I am the owner, or something like that, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was a cool scene. And then the actor that played Penguin, dude, that entire cast, phenomenal job across the board.
Yeah.
They did a really good job of casting on that one. If you guys haven't seen Gotham, please watch that. Mm-hmm. Definitely, it's a great show to watch. And then wasn't Jada in it?
Jada Pinkett Smith?
Yeah, Jada Pinkett Smith was in it. Fish, which is who Penguin was working for initially. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who plays Penguin?
What's the actor's name? He's a well-known actor. You know him. You've seen him in other stuff. He I forgot the actor's name. I gotta get better at researching the actors' names before we start the episode. I gotta get better at that. But he's a really good actor.
Wow, there's a Bane.
Mm-hmm.
Poison Ivy.
There's a
Penguin's father.
Yeah. Pee Wee Herman played Penguin's father. He did a good job on it. There's also what's that the undead guy? The
Scare?
no.
Ivy.
His name is
Solomon Grundy.
Solomon Grundy, thank you.
Yeah, I know.
He's in it, and they show his transformation into Solomon Grundy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I see it right here. Yeah.
Uh-huh. It's a good show, dude. I think like I said, if you rate it a 5 now, if you watch the entire series, I think it'll change to a 6 for you.
Oh, Ra's al Ghul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude.
Cool.
It's good stuff.
All right. Well, I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I think that about covers all the DC shows that we wanted to talk to you guys about today. Well, pretty much that's all the DC shows that are out, right?
Yeah. Out, current, relevant.
Yeah. That we could talk about now that are, Yeah. I don't know if... Do you think James Gunn's going to come out with any TV series? Oh!
I'd imagine.
No, we forgot one, the most current one, Peacemaker.
Oh, yeah.
I watched that. James Gunn, he was behind it.
Yeah, because he did Suicide Squad.
Right. That's another one. I would give that a 6 out of 6.
Yeah?
That's a really good show. You need to watch that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal show. You guys watched that one. John Cena, great job as Peacemaker. And James Gunn's wife is actually in the show.
Oh, really?
Because she's... I didn't know that who is who he married. I didn't know that was his fiance. She was in Suicide Squad. She's the blonde that works for Amanda Waller.
Oh, really?
That's his wife.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, me either. And so I saw their wedding photos. I'm like, oh, that's who he's married to. I was
That's
like, oh,
crazy.
nice.
He just recently got married.
Yeah. So, but that was his fiance while they were filming.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
So I'm like, oh, that's cool. He cast his wife. That's awesome.
Do you think Peacemaker is going to continue, even though he's
Absolutely.
dead? But he's dead, isn't he?
Who?
Peacemaker. Didn't he die in Suicide Squad 2?
Dude, you need to watch the show. You didn't see the end credits of Suicide Squad?
Yeah, I think.
No, you didn't. Because if you did, you wouldn't have been saying that he died. They found him in the rubble, still alive, and he was on the hospital bed, like unconscious. And it was James Gunn's wife showed up, and they were gonna wait for him to wake up, and then that's what the Peacemaker season is about. Is from that moment that he wakes up, and then
what?
Yeah.
How did I not see this?
Mm-hmm.
I'll check it out after that.
You probably saw and just forgot.
Yeah.
That sounds more like
crazy.
it. Yeah. So, and then they have the Vigilante in there, who's this kind of like just fanboy of Peacemaker, but it's a really good show.
I'll check it out.
Okay. The one thing I will warn you about is what do you call that? The opening, when a show, the theme song of the show or the opening credits for the show.
Yeah.
It's gonna make you go like, what the hell?
Okay. Why?
And James Gunn did this on purpose. Because it's an action show. And if you watch the special features, he talks about it. Because that was a huge thing. When it first happened, I'm like, what the hell am I watching? I'm like, this is the opening theme for the show?
Is it really inappropriate or what?
It's not that it's inappropriate. It's just weird. It's them. They're doing a dance number. But James Gunn said, he goes, all right, I want you guys to do this dance number. He goes, but I want you to have no emotion in your face. So it makes the routine freaking hilarious.
Okay.
But the first time I watched it, I'm like, what? And, he purposefully... Did I say that right? He purposefully... There we go. I got a little tongue tie. He purposefully put the first episode where you can't skip the intro. So you had to watch it.
Really?
Yeah. He wanted everybody to watch it. He's like, you're going to watch it. After that, you could skip it. Okay. Which I did every time because I'm sorry. It was just like the weirdest thing. Are you going to watch it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Watch the opening credit. It'll make you laugh. Because what's funny about it is they're doing just this like weird, awkward dance, but they're all like, and they're doing dance moves. They're no expression in the face. They're all Wednesday Addams. Just.
I'll check it out.
And it's so damn funny.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's another one you definitely have to check out. So yeah, Peacemaker, 6 out. I would give it a 6 out of 6.
Okay.
I thought John Cena did a great job at it. But yeah, so I think that's definitely going to continue.
Okay.
Especially since James Gunn's running DCU.
True.
He's definitely going to make... that's probably going to be a long-running show.
Think so?
I'm predicting it right now.
But scrapping everything?
At least, even though he's resetting everything, well, that was already his.
Yeah.
So, just because... I mean, he started Suicide Squad and then they gave him that to do.
Yeah.
So, you can kind of say... Since he took over, he's like, all right, well, we'll just start from here, from what I did. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
I'm predicting that that's going to go for at least a few seasons. It's definitely not going to be a 1-season show.
Okay.
But definitely watch
that. I will check it out.
I think you need to watch it because I think it's going to tie into other stuff. For sure. And the girl from Orange is the New Black is in there.
Who?
Tasty.
Which was Tasty?
Which one can I... Oh, the one that was like kind of the leader of... Remember when they dumped the hot Cheetos outside and then...
I don't remember that.
Oh! Okay, I'm not going to say it on the podcast because it's kind of inappropriate, but I'll tell you off air of who she is. The one where that, like, she didn't really know her body up, just put it like that. And they were trying to teach her about her body. Because she was... Yeah, her.
Oh, yeah.
That's Tasty.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
She's in it. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's another show you cannot watch with the kids around. They literally show like nudity and stuff.
Okay.
And it's like pretty like vulgar and everything.
Peacemaker?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so definitely don't watch it with the kids.
I won't.
All right. All right, guys. I think that's about it. I think we covered all that we could. Hope you guys enjoy this episode yet again. We thank you for viewing again. And guys, we can't express how much gratitude we have to you guys for giving us the views, to commenting on the videos. We really, really appreciate that. It means the world to us.
Yeah.
And again, we're doing this because we love it, but we're glad to see that you guys are enjoying it too. So we will see you next episode. And Kike, as always, I am with you.
To the end of the line.
All right. See you guys. Thanks.